So, guys, the bond between Peter Obi and El-Rufai is really getting stronger. I mean, their partnership is working stronger this time around. So many people have come out to say that Peter Obi really needs somebody with a very strong influence in the north if he really wants to oust, the current president of the country, that's Tinubu. And when you look at it, you know that El-Rufai, although he belongs to the coalition, he has decided not to register with them. He's just standing the way Peter Obi is standing, because El-Rufai is of the opinion that the South should complete its 8 years. Right from the time of, the last election, El-Rufai supported the South. And he is currently saying that the South should complete its 8 years. So El-Rufai is not going to support Atiku. Yes, Atiku owns the coalition, like they say. But guess what? El-Rufai is not going to support that coalition. Now, people are believing that El-Rufai and Peter Obi are really in a very strong relationship at the moment, because Peter Obi actually needs somebody from the north who can really give him some votes. If Atiku should run, then the votes are going to be splitted, that. And then with Tinubu himself trying to come back at all costs in the next election, if it means giving them money and all kinds of things, Tinubu is willing to do that. So people are saying that Peter Obi really need a very strong force. But let me take you through this tweet by El-Rufai's son that really confirms this. Now take a look. El-Rufai's son tweeted and said, Atiku is a force to be reckoned with. He also feels the star has finally aligned in his favor. And although 2029 is thought to have been his best shot, this may be one of those moment meets the man. However, the sheer force of Obi, that is Peter Obi's numbers, and cult-like followership brings a big challenge. He's saying that Peter Obi's followership is a challenge to Atiku. His appeal across the youths and this younger generation is one profound aspect of his leverage. Peter Obi is more appealing to Nigerian youths. And he went ahead to say, Peter Obi, as a flag bearer with a strong northern candidate, will defeat Pablo, that's Tinubu, Pablo, on election day before our dear mother of the nation. Auntie Remy finishes his breakfast around 12. That is what he's saying. Before Tinubu's wife finishes preparing breakfast, that Peter Obi with a very strong northern force is really going to clear, the vote. So guys, I'm going to allow you to listen to this conversation on why Peter Obi, people are now saying that Peter Obi and El-Rufai are going to be a very perfect and strong match for the 2027 presidential election. So
there's a lot of hit up in our politics, and all that, from Peter Obi to American embassy, all round, and now we can see that the ADC somehow, we've always given it, is it a coloration or an impression that the validation the ADC got was as a result of the fact that Obi and El-Rufai were in that meeting. So everybody was looking at something that is nice. And now they don't look, they also said that they've not left their parties. They're still in their party. But the ADC is shaky because David Mark was talking tough yesterday and said that we wouldn't like to have anti-party members in our midst. It looked like Obi and El-Rufai are forming some kind of coalition. Getting an exemption that nobody else is getting in ADC. Philip?
Yes, you see, it's getting interesting. And sometimes they should call us on this table prophets. Because we have said it time without number, that the ADC as we see it today is not the coalition Nigeria is expecting. Yeah. The ADC as we see it today as a coalition is a project in progress. And now here we are. The ADC could not hide it anymore. Sometime last week, it's Bolaji, their spokesperson, that came out to say that, El-Rufai and Peter Obi are still with them. As if somebody prompted to say it. Nobody asked them who is with them, who is not with them. Here we are, David Mark is coming to say that, we will not tolerate betrayal. You cannot be here and there. But they explained to us, when it gets to the person of Peter Obi and El-Rufai, they are being very cautious and careful, telling us that, look, yes, we excuse these two persons to go back to their party because of what they have in hand, that unfinished, project in that party. But we have not had it anywhere in this country or anywhere in the world that a man is defecting from one party to other. He will have to finish the business of that party first before he moved to the one he's defecting to. That Peter Obi had an excuse that he has Anambra, governorship election in hand that he will wish to complete it before he come to become a member of the ADC. Peter Rufai also gave similar excuses. But for other persons, they are not taking anything, short of either you are a card carrying member or not. But for these two persons, they are being careful and cautious. Is it like these two persons are having their own coalition that is not known to the public, that is known to the ADC? So the ADC is trying to be careful so that they can hold them back, or what is actually going on? It is yet to be discovered. But we see, like you said from the beginning, that these two gentlemen, put the picture that the Nigerian people are looking for. It shows to us that with Peter Rufai and Peter Obi, that is the kind of coalition.
You have made the two of them.
Peter Rufai. Peter Obi and Peter Obi.
You have married them together.
Maybe they are prophesying.
This should be one watch out for.
Maybe they are prophesying. Peter Rufai. They should watch out for it.
Okay.
So maybe
that seems okay. We'll note that and mark it down, so that in case
it happens.
So there was a prophet in the house. Peter Rufai.
They should pin that.
All right. Alhaji, you see, so many of these things, when Rufai was rumored to have left APC, I said, this guy should watch out. He came out and said, no, I'm still in APC. But after a lot of ding-dong affair, he finally left APC. But I said, Rufai should not be taken for granted. Now, we now have these two people in somewhat tormenting the heart and mind of the big wigs that have been in politics for a long time. It's a trouble for them.
Okay, so I'll come from this angle. In the world of football, if you carry the news of Ronaldo, Messi,
Yes.
you don't need to even read the headline.
No.
People want to check what's happened.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at the world of football now, the transfer market is all about the big names, people who goes to this club, who is going to pay the highest. Now, it's just like the politics in Nigeria. So I want to liken Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, Peter Obi, and Rufai. Now, let's get it clear. Malam is still very politically relevant in the north. Malam Nasiru.
Extremely.
Like, is not somebody you just throw aside. You just take your eye off its minute. Just the same way you have Peter Obi. Now, for Peter Obi, Malam Rufai and Malam Nasiru Rufai and Peter Obi are like the beautiful bride. You need to take care of them. They have everything. I can categorically tell you, I said it in a forum, in one forum recently, I said, without Rufai and Peter Obi in this coalition, people wouldn't have even taken the coalition seriously. Even the ruling party would not be jittery. Say we don't have the like of Peter Obi and Malam Nasiru Rufai. Now the truth of the matter is they didn't know. When APC came out, Malam was in the forefront. They sat down, they know he has the blueprint. They know what he did. So it's like telling me that we planned something from the beginning. We sat down, we strategized, we looked at it and said, this is how we do it. Let's play like this. Let's do this propaganda. Let's give this hype. We knew how it formed. And then the same person now is sitting down to strategize a new format. You need to be scared. And now dragging or bringing somebody who already have an organic follower. What are you saying? They are scared because even the ADC themselves have to pamper them. They have to tell them, it's just like a girlfriend. I know. See, I don't want you to feel bad. I will tell the people, this is what we'll do. Take your time. Let's go through the law. Have you ever seen where two people who are supposed to, it's either you are here or you are there. But you are telling them, we understand, apart from these two people, because this one, we don't want to confuse their followers. So the other people don't have followers. Amechi has followers too. In Rivers, Amechi is also a big wig, politically. Yes. So what are you saying? David Mark in Benue State has followers. So for David Mark to come out and say, Bolaji said, for these two people,
we can understand.
We understand. It's because we have to pamper these people. If these people decide to walk away, ADC will join the ADE.
Now, let me come to you. Now, let's look at it politically and how the equation goes. Malam El-Rufai has a way with Nigerian elites across all regions, across the whole country, whether it's in the east, whether it's in the west, whether it's in the north, whether it's in the south. He knows, he has got friends in every way. Now, Peter Obi has the youths. So we have a man that has friends in all political spectrum in Nigeria. Then we have the one that has the traction of 70% of the voting population. What else do you need?
You see, tell me one reason why the ADC should not be crying out the way they are crying. Tell me one reason why they should not be gripped with fear. If they are unable to get the nod of Malam El-Rufai and Peter Gregory Obi to be their card-carrying member. Because what is the coalition? The coalition is to restore power from the sitting government and enthrone a government that will give Nigerian people good governance. And these people have it. If you look at the track record of El-Rufai, the FCT we are today, the Abuja we are talking about today, that is El-Rufai's signature. Without El-Rufai, you won't have the FCT you are having today.
Returning to the original master plan.
Go to BPP, where he was the
DG.
de facto DG, the pioneer DG. His record is there. Then go to Kaduna State, whether you like him or you hate him. These track records are there. Then you come to Peter Obi, you check his Obi will tell you, go and verify. Go and look at his 8 years as a governor of Anambra State. He will tell you, go and verify. From his primary school day till the days at university and all other certification that he has gotten. He will give you the time, the date, and his coursemate, whatever. Go and yourself, just go and confirm it yourself. These two signify transparency, character, and integrity. And this is what we lack in Nigerian governance today. So this is what the country is yearning for. Like he rightly put it, Obi had organic movement, which in the last election, so many people have come out to say that he won the election, but he lacked what it is to get the result to the INEC to be declared. El-Rufai has that, in quote, because he has said El-Rufai, has the, you said it, that he has the elite across the nation. He knows who to reach at every point in time. These two persons are coalition themselves. That is why people are wondering, is these two people are they forming another coalition? In fact, they were accused that they are forming another coalition on their own. I won't be surprised if that happens. And that is exactly what Nigeria is looking for. We are not looking for the old brigade, the same people who had led us to where we are to come back to wrestle. We don't want them to grab power for their personal self-centered. We want people who will take over the governance and give us good governance. As it were.
All right. Now, in winding down, let's look at it another way. They say he that comes to equity must come with what? Clean hands. The ADC that they formed was primarily organized. I mean, it's no longer news, by Atiku Abubakar. He brought in the echelon of power that we see now, and he has intention to contest. But he doesn't have the intention of Nigeria at heart. So most of the time, in coming to that table or coming to equity, it's not with clean hands. So before they corner them from the back, they too are planning their exit, knowing that they can't play that money back politics with them in selecting who becomes the presidential candidate. So they too, the ADC, definitely are not truthful.
Okay, so I'll just say very briefly, the ADC is just like changing the wine, the bottle and the wine. You understand? This is the cup. You pour this water away, but you still have the cup. The content is still
the major thing is the cup.
It's the cup. So the ADC, for me, what I see is they themselves really need to check themselves. Can Nigeria really trust them? Because, of course, you see, Atiku Abubakar still want to be the president, whether you like it or not. So I think that for me, I'm just trying to give my own opinion. Like, is it possible that the reason why this little brouhaha, the suspicious of Malam Nasiru El-Rufai and Obi, is because they have sat down. Now, on those days when you talk about rumor, you say it's the rumor. But recently now, when somebody says it's a rumor, it's not rumor because something happened that led to it being a rumor. Yeah. Somebody had leaked out the secret. Yeah. I can categorically tell you from my own point that there is something fishy. Maybe Atiku have seen it, dole, I'm here, so you know why I have to proudly denounce PDP. I want to be the presidential candidate, the flag bearer of this party. And Obi has an ambition to become the president. And of course, Malam Nasiru, and you know, Malam and Atiku, they are not that close. Forget the face, whatever you are saying on face, but they are not that close. So it's just like pretenders.
Because they have been betrayed somewhere.
So now these two people, like he prophesied, and maybe he also have the rumor. He was there. So I'm feeling that these two, they sat down, and that's why David Mark have to come out and say we have to exempt them because they've gotten feelers that these two want to form their own, but may not be a coalition, may also be maybe Obi luring back El-Rufai to Labour. We don't know, but everybody, all of them, I'm sorry to say, they say who they catch, na him be
thief.
But the one that they don't catch, na him be chief. So all of them, they are the same. So they know what they are doing. They've read the handwriting on the wall and they have jittery themselves. Instead of making the other parties jittery, they are now jittery. Because if Obi and El-Rufai decide to leave today, and Atiku cannot pull the stunt.
ADC will be for gun party before
it will just be the ADC behind the president.
Okay, we will be looking at Peter El-Rufai's story as prophesied by Philip Adu Odoku and also confirmed by the junior prophet.
So guys, you must have heard that so many people are telling Peter Obi not to dare go to the PDP. You know, the PDP is extending a warm hand of fellowship to Peter Obi, that Peter Obi should come to the party, that he might end up getting the ticket of the party. And people are like, what? With Wike in that party, with Otom, who has come out to say they are going to support Tinubu in that party, with Makinde, whom we don't even know if he's working for the APC, because, see, Makinde is saying he wants to vie for the presidency. People are wondering what has Makinde actually achieved in his state for him to, like, take that bold move to say he wants to become the president of Nigeria. You know, all those stuff. So people are wondering if Makinde might just be used to, like, pull out some supporters that at the end of the day he's going to surrender them to Tinubu for them to vote for Tinubu. So there are a lot to be said, you know, when it comes to what we are seeing in politics today in Nigeria. And that is why people are believing that Peter Obi going to the PDP is going to be the worst mistake, because the PDP chairman has come out, you know, Jerry Ghana has come out to make some amazing statements, you know, saying Peter Obi should come out, the party is ready to welcome him, that the PDP believes in the Southeast should be the president of the next, the president of the country at this moment, and that the PDP is ready to. See, this man is just a chairman. There are stubborn heads in the PDP like Wike them. And now Wike and Makinde are not in good terms. Makinde wants to become president. Wike might also decide to say he wants to run. Not because he wants to run, he's going to be used as a strategy that for the benefit of Tinubu to destabilize the PDP. You know, Wike has insisted to remain in the party but working for the APC, and nobody has the guts to sack him from the party. And now they are calling Peter Obi to come take the flag bearer, to come become the flag bearer of the party. So a whole lot is happening in this country. Honestly, I just wonder why, you know, they don't let them just leave Peter Obi. Let them leave Peter Obi. Let him decide on what he wants to do. Now, the Labour Party needs Peter Obi, because the Labour Party has come out to say that Ahmed is also a good fit for presidential election. So the Labour Party wants to hand their ticket to Dati Ahmed. They forgot that it's Peter Obi's influence that covers that Ahmed. If that Ahmed runs separately, nobody's going to vote for him. After all, it's not even the turn of the North. Now, you know, if Peter Obi, the Labour Party, that for them to say they are going to give their ticket to that Ahmed, that tells you that the Labour Party is in their search of somebody to take their ticket. Nobody, because the foundation is really shaky. Some people have also said Peter Obi should go back to the Labour Party and fix it, that's the best place for him. He shouldn't even join the coalition. A whole lot of suggestions. Now, when you look at the whole thing, you just find out that, for me, I think if it's possible for Peter Obi to get another party that is playing, you know, and he just merges with El-Rufai, I think that would be a better thing for them. I'm just wondering why it's taking INEC a whole lot of time to sign, to approve the new parties that have applied, so that at least there will be different parties that people can take advantage of. Are these all strategies from the APC? Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.